E non voglio ripetere tutti i nomi, però ringrazio gli organizzatori di Padula, in particolare Novo Civitas e il professor Pinto, grazie del lavoro, dell'impegno. C'è un legame particolare con Gianfranco Cataldo, tutte le volte che ci siamo parlati via Skype, there's a very good connection, so much so that I hope that we will be able to collaborate in the future in Italy and possibly in Canada. One never knows where one ends up, right? And I too would like to thank the AICW Organizing Committee. Giulia De Gasperi, we name her first, perché Giulia, la conoscete tutti, è quella che invia I messaggi, quella che riceve le vostre domande, I vostri commenti, le vostre lamentele, and she finds a solution for everything. You know, she finds the right person to answer the questions you have, and sfortunatamente non ha potuto essere fra di noi, but she is here. Even this morning I got messages from her. So unfortunately with the connection I wasn't able to respond. And on that note, I want to say, for those of you who may not have understood, what Gianfranco said, that graciously VIPNet has offered us a connection here. So all you have to do is look for VIPNet and put in the word conference, and you have access to internet. Dominic Beneventi, my friend, we were graduate students together at Université de Montréal. When Leanne Moyes was my professor, my thesis director, that seems like a long time ago, and it is a long time ago. So I'm particularly happy to have both of you here. It's really an amazing feeling. And so yes, the idea came about after our conference in Montreal in 2014, but we could not have been here without the support of Dominic Beneventi, who is our president. I accepted the idea, I supported the idea, but if Dominic and his new executive had said, no, we don't want to go to Italy, it's too far, too expensive, etc., it would not have happened. So I'm very grateful to him for having supported the idea. And Venera Fazio, who's our past president, she's also on the committee, and Joseph Divalo, who is, a lot of you know him as the father of Italian-Canadian literature. He's my mentor. He's also the founding president of the ASW. He could not be here, and we're sorry about that. And you need to, if you have not met her yet, you need to meet, introduce yourself, or I will introduce you to Maria Cristina Seccia, who, you know, she's a young professor, just has accepted a position in Glasgow. So, Maria Cristina Seccia, it's amazing how things come about. She wrote to me 6 years ago when we were going to have our conference in Apertura. Well, we met in 2010, quando abbiamo fatto il convegno Apertura, e lei è venuta soltanto per ascoltare e si è integrata. E adesso la vedete come lavora, okay? With passion, with energy. Her mother is also here. She was there at Apertura watching over her daughter, sort of like the way I do. And I'm very happy, and thank you very much for your work, for your energy. Enrico Padula, we've been thanked several times, in writing, in person, but what I want to thank you for is for having been able to not just convince us to come to Padula, but also di aver saputo trasmettere la tua passione per Padula. You know, that's very important to us. And if you haven't felt it yet, you will feel it before you leave. I felt it in May. You know, my hometown is Cavarzari, in provincia di Venezia, and I was telling Enrico before, I have lots of ideas for Cavarzari. I want to do something in Cavarzari. Ma adesso sto pensando a lavorare con Gianfranco a Padula. So, you know, you never know where people take you. It's all about relationship building. Spesso mi chiedono, ma perché ti perdi il tempo, non è tempo perso per l'associazione, ma siamo tutti, you know, we're all volunteers. You know, I've dedicated 20 years of my interest in Italian-Canadian literature to the Association of Italian-Canadian Writers. Why? Well, first, That was part of my graduate work. And then, you know, people come and go, but some people stay. E ogni volta che c'è una ragione di lasciare, di dire, io perché perdo il tempo? Potrei scrivere i miei racconti, which is what I love to do, right? Però per diciamo, le 2 persone che si lamentano, ce ne sono 5 che danno il loro cuore, la loro energia. And that's why we continue, and that's why I'm still involved. E spero che quelli che si sono integrati negli ultimi anni rimarranno, e spero che quelli che sono tanti anni che sono soci, che non si sono mai, non hanno fatto più che rinnovare la tessera, find a reason to get involved. Perché abbiamo bisogno delle persone giovani, con tanta energia, con tante idee, ma abbiamo bisogno anche delle persone meno giovani, quelle che hanno la saggezza, quelle che hanno l'esperienza. We need people without experience. Please share your experience with us, the younger generations, and those, you know, my children's age. So it's important, there is a lot to do still. C'è sempre tanto da fare. E poi, a parte gli sponsor e i comitati del Canada e dell'Italia, vorrei ringraziare tutte le persone che hanno partecipato o con le idee, o con l'energia, o con quelli che hanno portato l'acqua. In poche parole, those people who are not officially recognized on committees, in speeches, but who have given up their time, energy, and passion and ideas. And tutti sanno che un convegno così non si fa in 2 persone, neanche in 10. It's everybody together. So I would like to thank all those people who were not mentioned. And altro, ci saranno, penso, dei momenti in cui vi diremo, we will give you instructions, for instance, regularly. I know you have a lot of questions. Hopefully we will follow the program, but it may be that what you see in writing doesn't actually end up, you know, being so. We might fall a little bit behind schedule. We will catch up. For the chairs of sessions, the organizers will make sure that you make sure that your speakers stay on time. So speakers, if you've been allotted 20 minutes for papers, 15 minutes for readings, please stay on time, because what is not very pleasant is when someone cuts you off. So, and on that note, ancora grazie a tutti e buon convegno. Grazie.
Tra poco inizierà la prima sessione, quindi ci ritroviamo tra 5 minuti esatti, abbiamo una piccola pausa.